Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos. Today I'm going to be going over 9 reasons why you should buy the new Moto E5 Plus. Let's jump right into the first reason, and you're probably noticing it right now, which is this beautiful display. This is a 6-inch HD plus display, and it makes this phone great for TV watchers, movie watchers, anyone who loves to just watch video. This is a great phone because of that large, bright, and bold screen. So that's going to be reason number 1. Number 2 is going to be gestures. So within this phone, there are a lot of built-in gestures you can turn on depending on which ones you like. So in the Moto app, if you tap on that, so this is the first thing you normally see. You're going to go to features, and then you go to Modal Actions, and these are some of the cool actions you have. So with 3 fingers, you can take a screenshot, just like that. There's a really cool chop twice for flashlight feature where you just turn the phone sideways and chop 2 times, and it automatically activates a flashlight, even if the screen is off. So this is just a really cool thing, just a useful thing in my opinion, because you know, a lot of times maybe you're coming in the house and there's no light on, or for whatever reason you need a flashlight. You don't have to actually turn the phone on and make any changes. You just do the gesture and it just goes right there. There's also a shortcut for the camera as well, for declining phone calls. You got a couple of really cool things built in there. So that's our reason number 2. Thought that was just a cool thing you don't see on a lot of other phones, so I wanted to highlight that, and I think that is a good reason to get this phone. Our third reason is going to be the charging. So this actually has fast charging. It's fast charging capable. So in 15 minutes of just it being plugged in, you can charge it up to 6 hours. So guess what? Maybe you forgot to charge the night before. Don't worry. Plug it in 15 minutes. You're good for 6 hours. And then if you keep it plugged in, you're going to be able to get to 0 to 100 nice and quick with that fast charging. So that is our reason number 3. And it also leads into reason number 4, which is the battery, which is the star of this show. So this phone, although it is a unibody design, which means you cannot take the battery out, you won't have to because it has a 5,000 milliamp battery. What does that mean for those of you that don't speak nerd? Well, that means that you're going to be able to use this phone for basically a day and a half without charging it. So no need to have to plug it in every night at the end of the day. Literally, this phone should last you a day and a half. So that 5,000 milliamp battery, which is way bigger than just about every big expensive phone in the market, that battery is going to allow your phone to do what a lot of the other even more expensive phones are not able to do. So that's a huge selling point, and if you're one of those people who wants a phone with a very strong, reliable battery, then definitely you should consider this phone. Our next reason to buy is going to be security. So you do have a built-in fingerprint scanner on the back here. It is masked basically with the Moto button, but this is actually what unlocks the phone. So really cool little feature there. You're probably saying to yourself, almost every phone comes with a fingerprint scanner today, but it's not true. There's still a lot of phones that don't have it, and it's just a more secure way to get in and out of your phone. So there's that. Our number 6 reason is going to be the memory. So this does come with 32 gigs of internal storage. Now, once you subtract out the operating system and built-in apps, you're going to get about 26 gigs of that 32. So that's still a ton of space. So if you're the kind of person who has a lot of stuff that you keep on your phone, whether it's music or videos or files, you're going to want to consider this phone because 32 gigs is plenty of space. Obviously, as long as you're not trying to transfer HD videos, you should be able to get a good amount on the phone. Our next reason is going to be the speed. So this phone does come with 3 gigs of RAM, which is rare for a Metro PCS phone. So with that 3 gigs of RAM, you're actually going to be able to see an improvement in games. So if you're a gamer, you love to play, you know, little games from the App Store, then you'll love this phone because that extra gig of RAM is going to allow you to move a lot quicker. Next reason, this is a kind of a hidden thing in the feature, so a lot of people may not even notice this feature was there, but one of the reasons you may want this phone is if you're a reader, if you actually like to read articles or read, you know, books through the Kindle app, and you don't want your screen to constantly go off. you can enable this feature. It's called Moto. You go to features, you go down to display, and it's called attentive display. And basically it keeps the screen on when you're looking at it. So there's a sensor at the top here that's constantly locked in on your eyes, and basically as long as you're reading your screen, you don't have to keep touching the screen every few minutes to make sure it doesn't go off. It's just gonna stay on because of that technology. So it's a really cool thing that you don't see on a lot of phones. So again, wanted to include that. Our next feature, next reason to buy is gonna be, it has, oh my goodness, I love this feature, and a lot of people probably didn't even know that phones had this, but I love phones that have this particular feature, and it is basically a front flash. That's right, at the very top here you have a flash, so your selfies at night are going to be awesome. Okay, and what's so funny, everybody takes selfies, but it sucks when you gotta take a selfie at night, whether you're in a club or outside and the lighting isn't great, and it's like, you know, the picture's not gonna be as good as it would be if you had a flash. Well, guess what? This phone actually does have a front flash. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you, and you guys will get to see me as well, which you rarely ever see on this channel. But here it is, and I can just turn that flash button on and boop. I'm not sure if you saw that, but it did flash. So really cool feature, being able to have that front flash and just take better selfies, especially in low light at night. So I thought that was important to highlight. And surprise, surprise, there is one more reason, which brings us to a grand total of 10. The number 10 reason why you should purchase this phone is it is one of the newer handsets that supports the 600 megahertz band. And this is specifically for Metro PCS and T-Mobile customers. It's basically a new band of spectrum that it means your phone is going to work and have better coverage and reception inside the buildings, in basements. It's a technology that's being rolled out over the next 6 months, so you may not necessarily see the difference from the first day you purchase it because the phone is out now, but in about 6 months they're going to roll out this technology, and all the phones that are 600 megahertz capable are going to have an even improved experience with coverage. So this phone does have that band built in, so you're in luck. So guys, that was 10 reasons why you should purchase the Moto E5 Plus. This is a really awesome phone. It's a great value, and you get so much for your money. It's definitely a phone I encourage you to check out. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what reason you think is the most important one for you, and maybe what's a reason that you didn't even know, or a feature you didn't know this phone had that may influence you to get it. All right, thanks again for watching, guys. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram at H2TechVideos for monthly giveaways and a bunch of other cool stuff. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care and have a good one.